意天変万象を破る後発戦士一騎過人総連不断風のごとく敵陣を破る小地無常生成ルテン
Hello, Captains! Long time no see. Welcome to the Hyperion Lounge for version 7.2.
Captains, welcome!
I checked out the trailer showcasing the evolution of Fu Hua's battlesuits. And wow, she looks so cool.
Not just cool. When I saw that scene with Fu Hua and Senti watching the sunset, it felt like she's finally able to let go of all her burdens and can have fun traveling with Senti at last.
Now that I think about it, the trailer really shows us a different side of Fu Hua. She's always so busy solving every crisis that comes her way. Now she can finally kick back and just be herself.
And not just Fu Hua. With the world at peace, everyone's lives are going to be a bit different than before. But before we get into all that, let's check out Fu Hua's new battlesuit.
Fenghuang of Vicissitude is a biotype melee fighter dealing fire damage. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's been waiting for this battlesuit since version Kiana at the beginning of the year.
Yep, the design was revealed in the Part 1 finale. With the version 7.2 update, Fu Hua's new weapon, Torch of Eons, and Priarm, Torch of Eons Skyfire, will be released.
And the Stigma set recommended for Flavors of Time will be released alongside it as well. This Stigma set portrays Fu Hua's day-to-day in 3 life stages. As a carefree student in the previous era, as Shinzhou Celestial Guardian in the current era, and as a Valkyrie in Class Monitor at St. Freya.
In the expansion supply for Fenghuang of Vicissitude, there will be an additional event, where after pulling a specific number of expansion supply drops, you can get Vicissitude Stigma option, Flaming Loyal Heart equipment option, Fenghuang of Vicissitude rank-up stamps, and more. Open option to get the weapon and stigma recommended for Fenghuang of Vicissitude.
Looking at these 3 scenes, I can already see how she's come this far. It brings back so many memories. The difficult journey she's gone through only set apart the hard-earned peace she enjoys today.
It might be nostalgic, but I'm sure everyone's curious what she's up to now that she's enjoying a bit of peace in her life.
As we mentioned earlier, Fu Hua and Hyperion of Sentience are going on a trip, and the version event Wild Phoenix Chase tells the stories of their adventures.
But as much as they've been enjoying themselves, good times don't last forever. While Fu Hua and the others were out shopping, Jingwei and Dark Jingwei stole their camper and even kidnapped Book of Fuxi. So, Fu Hua and Senti embarked on a quest to track down the mischievous Jingwei.
Even though this story sounds really exciting, I've gotta ask, since when can phoenixes drive?
Being phoenixes raised by Fu Hua, it makes sense they'd have some unique qualities. Captains are welcome to join the event story and help capture these 2 unruly phoenixes.
During this journey, Fu Hua and others will gather various marbles and souvenirs along the way. They'll deal damage to enemies by shooting marbles at different mechanisms. After several battles, they'll decide where to go next based on choices made in each stage.
As tools for attacking mechanisms, different marbles have different effects. As challenges continue and characters level up, each character will unlock exclusive marbles that come with unique effects. Before taking your shot, strategically choose your target based on the marble's abilities for maximum effectiveness.
Hit effects are triggered when bouncing marbles hit and destroy mechanisms. Some mechanisms can assist characters in dealing more damage, while others make battles more challenging.
To take on these challenges, each character will showcase their exclusive skills. These skills have powerful effects and unique styles. As characters' levels increase, skills are continuously enhanced to unlock bonus effects.
During this journey, you'll also pick up some souvenirs along the way. Most of the time, souvenirs will positively affect battles, When some exclusive souvenirs are used with specific characters, they'll provide those characters with significant buffs. So collecting souvenirs is crucial to building characters.
During the event, you can also participate in Wild Phoenix Chase to get event token Phoenix Feathers, which can be exchanged at Divine Phoenix Souvenirs for Reverest Calico's new outfit, Meowto's Macchiato, crystals, energy devices, Honkai Shards, and more.
It's a maid outfit? And if you take a closer look, there are cat paws printed all over it. It looks like Ken has been helping out with the design.
Plus, the pink color scheme gives her an even livelier look than before. Our cat girl looks good in anything. She's just too cute.
Anyway, it's so satisfying to see Fu Hua finally able to relax. And since there's plenty of time, why not go and listen to Shigure Kira's concert?
In this part of the storyline, everyone's going to Shigure Kira's concert. Shigure Kira has gone all out, even preparing a concert outfit this time. I'm getting a bit excited for her concert.
The outfit is deep red, giving off that classic idol vibe.
It seems like Kira Star's idol dream has finally come true.
You won't want to miss it, Captains. Sugary Starburst's outfit, Tonight's My Time, can be purchased with B-chips in the mall.
But that's not all. Wasn't there also an event with Helia and Coralie in the trailer? What's the deal with that?
Right. They landed on the moon to prepare for their journey to Mars. But who we're really focused on this time is Kiana.
Ooh, do tell.
It's her first time as a mentor, and she's still learning the ropes.
Shigure Kira's holding a concert. Kiana's a mentor? What can't be accomplished with Honkai energy?
This event is called The Star Which the Moon Gazes Upon, and it'll include story stages and challenge stages. In the challenge stage course practical, you need to help 3 mentors complete Helia and Coralie's training.
Course 1 comes from Durandal's teaching. In this course, various mechanisms are set up in the training ground. When Helia approaches the mechanisms, she activates them to defeat enemies.
When activating a blue or purple mechanism, it attacks enemies and provides Helia with a small amount of energy. When activating a black mechanism, it pulls enemies in for a while and also provides a small amount of energy for Helia.
Her skills are getting put to the test here. So, what challenges will this course bring to Helia?
In this course, her weapon usage will be restricted, so she'll need to use mechanisms to deal damage to enemies. At the same time, she can use ultimate evasion to avoid enemy attacks and gain a large amount of energy. When fully charged, Helia can cast support skill and call upon Durandal to deliver a powerful blow to enemies.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. What about Course 2?
In Course 2, Branya will show off her superb combat skills for Coralie. Coralie will activate turrets in the field to attack enemies.
As the main enemy in this course, Benares possesses 3 shields that are weak to either fire, lightning, or ice. During the battle, you need to approach the elemental turrets and activate the corresponding one to break a shield.
There are 2 turrets in the field, each of a different element. So when Coralie activates the lightning turret, it will deal lightning damage to enemies. Activating the fire turret deals fire damage instead.
Sounds like this course puts your elemental countering to the test, but I'm sure our captains are already familiar with that. Now, let's take a look at Course 3.
To keep it simple, Course 3 is all about bombing enemies for an easy victory. This course will see Kiana, Helia, and Coralie join forces in battle.
The 3 of them will work closely together. Periodically, Coralie will open a black hole in the center of the field to pull in and bomb all enemies. But this can also hurt Kiana. So, Helia will need to provide support by giving Kiana a shield.
To avoid taking damage, you can choose to temporarily leave when Coralie initiates the bombing, or cast the support skill to call Helia to give Kiana a shield. This way, Kiana doesn't have to worry about the bombing and can get to fighting.
Offering assistance to teammates is an important technique in combat. So, are there any rewards for completing these courses?
Absolutely. Captains who complete the courses and achieve the challenge objectives will receive rewards such as crystals, AE Imaginons, ancient willpower, and more.
This is something I don't want to miss. I'm gonna go ahead and set a reminder on my phone.
In addition to the story events we mentioned earlier, version 7.2 will also introduce a new event called Realms of Battle. Let's take a look.
During the event, 9 stages will open each week, consisting of 8 normal stages and one final stage, Extreme Trial. The normal stages are categorized into 4 themes: Opportune Confrontation, Starfire Rekindled, Empowered Operations, and Whimsical Entertainment.
Opportune confrontation stages feature various mechanics and stage skills. You need to determine suitable lineups based on these mechanics, and use stage skills to complete the stages within their time limit. Some stages increase the fire damage received by ignited enemies, so using characters that ignite and deal fire damage will be advantageous in battle.
In the Starfire Rekindled stages, you can use characters whose skills have been adjusted. Leverage the skill's new effects, and the characters will feel stronger than ever. For instance, in some stages, Hersher of Flame Scion can exit overheat and clear heat by triggering evasion skill.
Empowered operation stages enhance certain skills of designated characters with special effects. For example, in some stages, Cosmic Expression can use combo attack to collect Stardust fragments for a damage boost. Using skills strategically will reward you with buffs.
In the Whimsical Entertainment stages, you need to use characters' unique mechanics to achieve objectives in different modes. For instance, in certain stages, you'll have to use Sugary Starburst's charged attack to shoot specified targets. Once a number of targets are hit, you'll have cleared the stage.
What kind of challenges can captains expect in the final stage, Extreme Trial?
Extreme Trial will feature various stage conditions, where captains must strategically set up their teams to defeat powerful enemies, or a large number of elite enemies within the time limit.
This event will include a total of 18 stages over 2 weeks. Clear these stages to get crystals, Einstein's Torus, SC Metal H2, and more. This is something our captains won't want to miss.
And that's pretty much the rundown of the new version content.
Just by looking at the introductions to these new event stories, you can tell that after the story's concluded, everyone is starting a new life.
That makes me wonder. After freeing herself from Saw's grip at the end of Chapter 42, what will Vita do next?
Ah, that's a good question. As I mentioned, Part 1.5 story has recently wrapped up, and Vita has begun a new chapter in her life. So there's a chance she might make an appearance in Part 2.
You're being so vague. Let me rephrase the question. What can we expect from Vita's story in Part 2?
There's only one thing I can share with you now. Vita may team up with others in Part 2. As for the rest, captains will have to just play Part 2 to experience them firsthand.
All right. You've got me hooked. I'm in full anticipation mode. But speaking of Part 2, I've got one more thing to say. The next program for version 7.3 is absolutely something to look forward to.
I'll make sure to set my alarm then.
Awesome! We've covered just about everything there is to cover. And now it's time to bid farewell to our captains. So let's say our goodbyes. Bye for now, captains.
Bye-bye.
Hyperion 11号準備完了。もうすぐ着陸船が起動。ご確認を。
司令長ヘリア確認完了。
データ確認。着陸エンジン確認。自動操縦確認。着陸開始。
着陸船分離確認。